To realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring shit over here.
Bro, respectfully, shut the hell up.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is another banging conversation as always. So this is a part 2 video of the video I posted previously of the young man, of the black man who came on to talk about single mothers and how single mothers should be grateful because their options are limited, and once you have kids you don't have much options. So if any man chooses to be with you, you should be grateful. Okay, so I did a video where women were reacting to that statement, which I'm just going to leave a clip of it now. So here is the clip.
I'm gonna need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring shit over here. You lucky we even here. I mean, options is low. You better get what you can get. I mean, y'all had 3 kids by 2 different baby fathers and then be requiring the most Sade, you're lucky. Cause I just want y'all to think. Y'all be wanting dudes that's single, no kids, not entertaining no other female, but you got 2 baby fathers. And we supposed to pick up their responsibility and we have no kids? I just need y'all to process that, like, we don't have to be here. Message.
So that's what the black man has to say. So if you're wondering what women think about this and women's thoughts about this, you should go check out the previous video because the women were spitting out some fat, and I totally agree with them. So go check it out so you get full context of the women's option. You get the women's option and the men's option. So in this video, we're going to hear men's opinion on this, what men think about single mothers and the options for single mothers, if it's close, if it's small, and all that. So with that all said, guys, let's go check out what men think. But please go down in the comment section and share your own thought. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. So go ahead and share your thought. So let's go check out what the men thinks, and then I'll come back and share more of my thought on this topic. So with that all said, guys, go down and share your own thought. Okay.
I'm gonna need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring shit over here. You lucky we even here. I mean, options is low. Okay, you better get what you can get. I mean, y'all had 3 kids by 2 different baby fathers and then be requiring the most shit. Sade, you're lucky. Cause I just want y'all to think. Y'all be wanting dudes that's single, no kids, not entertaining no other female, but you got 2 baby fathers. And we supposed to pick up their responsibility and we have no kids? I just need y'all to process that, like, we don't have to be here. Message. I'm gonna need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring.
If you go to that video, right, and you read the comments, it's funny to me because, you know, women say, oh, I got men knocking at my door, blah, blah, blah. I got a long list of men in my DMs, blah, blah, blah. But they single still.
So
The math ain't mathing.
because we don't want to.
Yes, you got men that are trying to sleep with you in your DM. A lot of women have men that are trying to sleep with them in their DMs every day.
Exactly.
That's the reality. If you're an attractive woman, you're going to have men wanting to sleep with you, whether you have kids or not. That
Exactly.
don't mean you have men that are willing to take care of you and your kids. Now, I'm not saying that there's not men out there willing to do that. Obviously, there is, and they stupid, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring.
What's up, y'all? This dad, when I pop my cap for the culture, but not in this instance. I'm gonna have to read somebody right quick. You had the unmitigated audacity to make a comment like that, knowing that men like you are the reason why so many women are in that predicament. So that already led me to believe, and I read your comment section first. So the first thing I'd be thinking about is some of y'all, and I also know you make pranks for your content. So that already lets me know how low on the totem pole you were already on before you made that comment. Some of y'all need to learn to just, this is what the problem is with the internet. Y'all will say anything thinking you're like the reference point. And y'all are really the research point for what not to do. Child, please.
Exactly.
To realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring shit over here.
Bro, respectfully, shut the hell up. I know your mama didn't raise you to be this goddamn disrespectful towards women. Now, I know there's a lot of women out here who probably don't deserve to be in a relationship in the first place, but when it comes to raising kids and you being an actual part of their lives and being a major influence upon them, they have every right to make sure that if you are a bad influence and they don't want you anywhere near their kids, that they can cut you out of the list instantly. They have every right as human beings and mothers to demand the absolute best for not only themselves,
for their children.
but their children. If you didn't make the list, that says more about you than it does them.
Need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring shit.
Bro, I don't know how many times like I've felt this way when like I date certain single mothers and they try to like throw all these requirements and throw all, hey, well, me and my child is a package and you need to do this and you gotta do that. You gotta be here, you gotta treat me, you gotta, and my child need this. I be like, listen, you do realize I don't have to do none of that. I can like just leave this whole situation and it be over with. I ain't gotta be over. I don't have to do none of these requirements and none of this extra shit that you want me to do. Because women with no kids have less requirements and expectations than y'all do sometimes.
I'm gonna need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. Yeah, you can't be requiring.
You know, I argue with my lady about this all the time, and she calls me insensitive, and it's like, listen to me, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying this is what men think, right? First off, you have kids, that's already a problem for men, period, right? One, you have somebody else's child, meaning that when that child needs to be disciplined or corrected, you're the only person allowed to do it, right? And honestly, they don't even feel good about doing it themselves because they know that's not their child, right? That's already a problem. So you're going to start off with straining the relationship. And you don't even know how it's going to be with the person that you had that kid with, right? Like, they don't know how that dynamic is. They don't know if y'all like on and off type of situation. They don't know if you still like not together. You know what I mean? Like, there's that people have those situationships, and then it's like, now I'm over here helping you pay bills and stuff like that while he's dicking you down for free. Like, that's crazy. So guys, that's a lot of risk on our end, right? We're not dealing with that risk. Personally, for me, I'm pre-started families. That's just me. I don't pick up another man's saved game and start playing. No, I like to start from scratch, right? I like to create my own characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not picking up somebody's character that has a different trait than the ones that I have, because I wouldn't know how to fix them. I wouldn't know how to help them. And that's the facts. I wouldn't, me personally, I would not date somebody with children unless it's like, years later, the kids are already also. But that's never gonna happen, because the person that I plan on having children with, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. That's just how I believe life should be, right? But for better or for worse, you have children, you're gonna stick by that person, right? Just for the kids, at the very least. People say, oh, that's so, well, for the kids, why would you do that? Because that's my priority. That's my responsibility as a parent, is that once I have kids, I need to be there for them. And yes, I could be there for them without being with their mom, but the problem is that somebody else will be there with their mom. You see where I'm going with this? Somebody else can f your kids up. And I'm not going to give anybody that chance. Nobody. Right? Some people don't give a fuck because they put their own happiness above everybody else's. That's selfish. And when you have kids, you're no longer allowed to be selfish. You have to be selfless. Now, going back to the single mothers. They become red flags in the eyes of men that make good decisions. Because if you picked a guy that ain't shit, right? Or you picked a guy and then you decide you don't want to be with him for whatever reason, or he decided he didn't want to be with you, and it's bad decision making all around. I don't know what it is that you guys were delulu about, but you picked a dude you had a kid with, and it wasn't even worth having the kid with you. Oh, but my child, I love it so much. I'm like, it's fine. You were gonna love the child from whoever the hell it is that you had it, because it's genetically supposed to be that way. But the thing is that you didn't pick a guy that's good for you, right? You have to pick a mate that you're going to spend the rest of your kid is there for the rest of your life. You need to pick a guy that's gonna be there with him. And men see that and they say, this person has bad decision making. I once met a woman who got a guy to get her pregnant in high school or shortly after high school. Never told him, by the way. Never told him that. She just secretly had the baby. By the way, at the ripe age of like 24, she did not know that you can make mashed potatoes with actual fucking potatoes.
What?
She didn't know that. She did not know that. She literally thought that potatoes came from a fucking box. Mashed potatoes came from a box. You see what I mean? Like, men also have to pick the right women to have kids with. Because look at that. How are you in your mid-20s and you don't fucking know that you can make mashed potatoes with literally the only ingredient being potatoes?
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but do it in a respectful way. So feel free, share your opinion, but be respectful about it. So, see, sometimes this man will just be stressing me out. So first off, this one, the last one was talking about, then your men needs to make the best decision for themselves, and the other one was talking like, that's why that's single mothers, they ask most. The thing is that they are single mothers. Why do you want to be with them if you know you don't want to be in their child's life? Why do you want to ask them out if you know that you're not going to come? Like, being a single mother is a whole package. It is a whole package because you're going to be with her and the kids. So why are you, if that's not your preference, why are you even trying to ask them out? If not that you're trying to look for something to make yourself feel good and talk down on another human being for their life decision. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Keep it moving and it's fine. So all those single mothers, because they are single mothers, that does not mean that they should settle for rubbish. And people that always talk down on single mothers like that, it takes two people to make a child. It's some of you men that does that, and some of you men are baby daddies. You've left your child with a woman, and now she's a single mother, and here you're on the internet saying, single mothers, they come with too much baggage. Ladies, this is why I'll tell you guys. Like, this is why I always have this conversation here over and over again, and this is the gospel we preach. Yeah, if you don't know, let me tell you. Be careful, especially having children. Be very, very careful and intentional, because sometimes some of these men, they intentionally want to have kids with you because they feel like you put up with them because you have nowhere else to go. You take their BS because you have nowhere else to go. They've cut down your chances in the dating pool, so you will deal with them. That scarcity mindset. You won't find anybody that's going to accept you and the baby. So some of these men, when they are with you, the first mission they have is to make you a single mother, make you to have a child. Because once you have a child, you have nowhere else to go to. And like I said it in the other video, in my kind of culture and society, it's done. You will see some people some family will even tell a man that get her pregnant first before we will marry her. Because that shows that she can have a child. And that shows she's not going anywhere. She will be our wife. The way some of these men are using kids to trap women. Ladies, be very intentional. I'm not telling anybody not to have kids. I'm not telling anybody, but if you want to do it the right way. Ask yourself all the questions. Why am I doing it? Who am I doing it with? Why do I want to do it this way? How will my life be? Am I ready for the dynamic? Am I ready to pour into another human being? Am I ready to ask yourself those questions? Because this same man that is called sweetie, they will still be the one talking the trash like they are doing now. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free to share your opinion, okay? Go ahead and do your stuff. Go on and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.